I came in 2004 as the Director of Development, and it was a time of enormous change happening in the agency, and there were a lot of struggles with the fiscal management and fundraising. To be on staff and to be part of the team at La Alianza required a commitment beyond what a 9-to-5 job was.
My first impression of Janet was that she was like a go-getter. She was very energetic, and she knew what she wanted.
I found Janet back to 2005. I remember it was in January, New Year, in Jamaica Plain. And she saw me, and I saw Janet, you know how we are. And she said, Alba, where are you? Where have you been? I said, Janet, I'm not working right now. I'm in my house with my kids. And she said, no, Alba, I need your help. I need your help. I'm in La Alianza trying to work with the accounting system. This is not working at all. So I need you come with me and help me to build the accounting system. And I say, okay, this is not a problem. It's easy for me. So let's do it. And after that, you don't imagine how long we passed, how many hours we passed in La Alianza trying to get all the documentation, all the backup for the checks. And that was, I remember all those times, and Janet and I, when we get out from La Alianza, 11 p.m. in the night, or sometimes 12 p.m. in the night, just working the accounting system. Yeah, I know many people know Janet and I, like Johanna Richwagon. She was part of this crazy hard work that Janet and I worked really hard to build the accounting system.
It takes a very special person to be a steady leader through challenging times. You need to be able to steer the ship through calm weather and turbulent weather, and be steady and consistent. And I think Janet has definitely been that for La Alianza.
Janet is special. Janet, out of the 7, Janet is my number 7 executive director that I had gone through the administration. And she is, I can say, el trompo.
The first challenge that Janet encountered La Alianza was the notice that DOE department came to the first meeting the first week and saying that they will take the money back for all the issues that in the past. That's the first one. The second one, and the biggest one for me as finance director, was United Way sending out the letter saying we will take the money back, and they cut the fund and everything because we now in compliance with the requirements of United Way. And we're talking about
an economic tsunami where many worthwhile nonprofits have had to close their doors, reduce their services.
And I think that's the greatest challenge for Janet, is how do you build infrastructure when a lot of the monies that you raise are programmatic and don't offer you the opportunity to build that infrastructure?
Janet and myself and the staff as a whole, the biggest challenge, after Women of Courage, after Raíces, after 40Ks, after Boston Marathon, protests for the education department, after creating partnerships with organizations such as Women for Justice and Equality, Walk for Peace, the health fairs that started in our backyard and it ended up successfully in the city hall, putting together and uniting thousands and thousands of people. We were able to bring an organization that was almost non-existent
She demonstrated to us that, yes, we can do it. Sí se puede. And her leadership gave us like another push to move us forward.
La mujer más berraca, hard worker, trustworthy, leader. Janet has so many qualities that it would be very hard to define her.
Janet, though it wasn't in her comfort zone to begin with, Janet has been an amazing fundraiser and ambassador for the organization. And because she's so passionate about La Alianza, it came as second nature to her to get up and get in front of people and say, invest in my agency, invest in my community, because she really believes it, and people see that in her.
That the number one priority for her was not only serving families, but being able to pay her staff and being able to manage that complexity of those finances on a day-to-day basis is challenging for many of our institutions, but particularly for those who are not resource rich.
We are poised more than ever to expand our services to our Latino community. Those services are needed more than ever, and that is Janet Collazo's legacy. We are ready to move forward in a positive way, and I am very confident that with Janet's foundation and the help of our community and our stakeholders, we will thrive in the future. And that has really been the ultimate contribution that Janet Collazo has made to La Alianza.
I see her in every decision that the agency made. I see her in the accomplishment that we had done with the buildings. We have 3 buildings before the La Casita, which is a Latino Family Counseling Center, was an eyesore. It was like, oh, I don't want to see the house because it's not painted. But now you pass around La Alianza and you can see the house and you want to buy the house because it's so beautiful. So changes like that make La Alianza more welcoming for the community.
You know, La Alianza is like Janet's second home, so I definitely see her as part of that family, whether she's there in person or not. Her spirit will definitely be there. I also see her as a connector. This is a place that really gave her an opportunity to really launch her own career, and you don't forget that. You always give back, and she's such a giving person. I could definitely see her giving back to La Alianza, not only in terms of the institution, but just in terms of the staff. Her connection to people is so strong that she will remain very connected.
One thing that I know about La Alianza, as somebody who came here first as a director of development, and then Janet encouraged me to join the board, is it's sort of like Hotel California. You can check out, but you can never leave, and she knows it.
Janet always encouraged me, Alba, you need to continue, you need to go to school. And she was the first one that she said, she mandated to me and she ordered to me, just now because I'm working with her. She did as a friend, as the mother that I am. And she said, Alba, you need to go because you had a really good background in accounting. You need to go to the school and finish the master's degree. And she gave me all the support to continue working all the time that I work at La Alianza. But at the same time, she gave me the opportunity and to give me the resources that I need to finish my master's degree. I know in anywhere that she will continue the work she did with me, she did with La Alianza, and she did with all my co-workers, most of my co-workers. But I know because inside of this strong woman that you see when she talks, inside of her, is a human. You don't imagine how is Janet. If she can help anybody in the personal, she can do anything for anybody because that how is Janet.
Janet, but for your dedication, this organization may have closed. But because of your dedication, we are poised to expand. We're poised to continue serving our community for many, many, many years more.
Janet, you are a woman of courage that had empowered me especially and everybody around you. I think that no matter where you will go, you will see us and we will see you in front of us, because for all the decisions I've been making right now, I see you helping me, coaching me to say, Rosita, yes, sí se puede. And that's the legacy I want to take for myself in my future and also for my grandchildren, especially Cristina, that is 17 years old, that is moving toward to be a leader in the community. And you have empowered me to do that for my daughter.
And what I would say to Janet is, si se puede, mi amiga. Life is beautiful and you know it, and you have left an amazing legacy here. You have changed people's lives. You have changed my life, and you will go on to do amazing and great things, but you will always have a home here at La Alianza.
Her tenacity to make a difference and her tenacity to make this work. And also, her genuineness. She's very genuine. She's very warm and genuine. And I think that attracts a lot of people to her. And the fact that Janet is one of the few executive directors that I know that really does practice what she preaches in terms of collaboration. She really does want to leverage resources, to go out there and find ways to not only make her institution, not only make La Alianza better, but to make it a win-win for both.
An agent of change, of perseverance, and of commitment. I am very proud to have had you in my life. Thank you so much for the pushings, for the challenges you gave me. You have made me into what I am today. A young Latina with very, very big steps to follow. And thank you for teaching me that sí se puede. That I remember that when we were down, someone told me, don't think negative. And I came to you and said, listen, Janet, esta es una piedra en el camino, pero vamos a llegar. We will get there. And yeah, we are there. I wish you the best of luck in your new journey, and I hope that you find wherever that you are at what you're looking for. God bless you y suerte.
Yeah. Janet, you live from La Alianza, but you don't live from my life, because you will continue. No matter what word you are, I know and I believe as you all the time will be with my family and I. Thank you y I wish the best. Te deseo, mi amor, de corazón, lo mejor. Te amo mucho.
Lexi, what do you want to say to Janet?
Buenos días. ¿Cómo está? Te llamo.
My staff. I'm gonna miss my staff. We in Alianza, we are a family. In La Alianza, we are a community. We work together very hard. We spend so many hours together, and we have gone through so many challenges that really it's gonna be very difficult for me to forget the faces of the children and the elders and the people that we serve, but most important, the staff. You know, we are like a family. We are. I don't see myself every day like I'm the executive director or I'm the boss. No, I work here to spend a day with my colleagues, changing the world, you know, and helping other families and helping children, and that I'm gonna have that in my heart for my entire life, you know, and I'm gonna miss my staff, you know, everybody. When Agapito comes with with his stories every day, when Rosita does her Si Se Puede move, when Alba, you know, bring me a very nice coffee, and when we laugh together, when we go to the outreach event to the community, when we go protesting, we have fun, you know. In everything that we do, it had been a lot of stress, but we have fun, and I'm gonna miss all my staff.